Do you know that there are certain gifts you can give to your teenager as a parent without spending a dime? I mean, without breaking the bank. So I'm going to let you in on this. Many times we think of gifts we can give to our teenagers and we think of spending thousands, spending hundreds of money. But you don't need to always have to spend that money to impress or connect with your teenager. So in today's video, I'm going to share with you a couple of gifts you can give to your teenager to build your bonding and your connection with them as they keep growing without literally spending so much. So let's go. Number one, family rituals. There are a lot of family rituals, family timeouts that you can build, things you can build around your family rituals that will become an unforgettable foundation and unforgettable memories for your young people, for your teenager. For instance, eating together in the dining, speaking together, reviewing what you learned every day at the end of each day, or sharing experiences during seasons, the special seasons. That could be a gift that you give to your teenager. When they grow up, they'll remember, oh, there's always this moment when we come together, myself and my dad, my mom, everyone, we stay on a round table and we just talk. Everyone is free to air their view. Everyone is free to share things they're going through, how their day went, and there is no one who's going to judge the other. So it's like a family ritual. Again, it could be eating together. It could be a particular lunch or a particular food that when it's prepared, everyone sits together. So they look forward to the excitement that experience brings. That's a gift. And if you give it to your teenager, it will help in bonding and connecting with them on an ongoing basis. Another one is skills. Now, skills may not literally mean teaching them how to weave, how to do this, but there are certain small skills that you could teach them. There's a gift that you're giving them, teaching them how to cook food in the house, how to hang clothes. I remember this time that I had a conversation. Okay, I think I went visiting a friend of mine, family friend of mine, and she was teaching me how to hang clothes in the hanger. So I noticed that all the clothes in the hanger are facing one direction. So I was just wondering how she makes it happen, because when I do mine, the hanger will either face this way and then the next one will face this way. So you just see that they are not properly aligned. And she taught me that, and each time I remember today, as a married person, when you get into my wardrobe, my clothes are always facing one direction because I learned it from her. So she didn't need to give me money, she didn't need to spend a dime, but she taught me that skill and I'm still using it up till now. So there are small skills that you could teach your teenager that would help you bond and connect more with them, and they will never forget those. So while you are thinking, oh, what can I do to make her birthday memorable, make his birthday memorable, you can start from the little things that looks like it doesn't really matter, but it matters a lot. Number 3, acts of service. Now, I get it, you don't want a teenager to be lazy, so you want them to do every single thing they should do down to the last pin. But here is the trick. When you go out of your way to sometimes help your teenager in things they're supposed to do, and maybe you feel, you see that they are tired or they're feeling sleepy, and you offer to help, maybe a job that they're supposed to do for an hour, you help them, shortening it to 40 minutes to 50 minutes, assisting in one way or the other. That act of service is a gift, is an invaluable gift, and they're always going to remember it forever, and you don't need to spend to do that. The next gift that you need to give to your teenager is vulnerability. Now, let me talk about vulnerability, because it is something that a lot of parents feel that, if I'm open to my teenager, she's going to take me for granted, he's going to lose respect for me and all of that. But that's not true. Your teenager wants to see that you are human too. They want to see that my mom also has her pain point. So share with them things you're struggling with that is age appropriate. Share with them things that you're trying to work on, experiences you've had and how it has shaped you, lessons that you've learned from it. That is going to open their mind, and they're going to first of all see that you're also human, that you also feel, that you also have weaknesses and struggles, and it's going to help them so that when they are going through such things, they won't find it hard to connect or maybe talk to you or speak to you about it. They will easily confide in you because they know that, this thing I'm going through, my mom has also had similar experience, so I can easily talk to her about it. So don't hide away, don't share. Sometimes as parents, when we are having struggles, maybe financial issues or things like that, we tend to shield our teenagers from it. We say things like, I don't want them to know that we're struggling. I don't want them. You're already struggling. So why don't you just let them in? You're not putting the burden on them, but you're allowing them to feel the things that are happening. If you have struggles at workplace, you can even talk to them to say, okay, what do you think about this? What do you think I can do in this situation? Allow them to think, allow them to, to see you in that vulnerable state. What it's going to do first is that it's going to help them to know that they don't have to be perfect themselves, because they know that, oh, mom also has struggles. Now, you're not giving them the permission to misbehave or just take on things like that carelessly. No, but you're also telling them that because this is life, things happen. So when they happen, you don't get caged in it or get sucked up in the pain. You share it, you open up, you seek for help, and you get one. Finally is letter writing. I get it. It may cost you just a little, but letter writing is going to cost you next to nothing, right? It's just getting a pen and a paper, and that's it. I know that growing up, I had a lot of letters that were written to me by people I loved, and those letters, I treasured them. I still have some of them till this moment, because text message is good, email is good, social media chats are good, they are great. When you celebrate your teenager, you chat, you write them a message, you send them a text, it's great. But when you write a letter to someone, first of all, the thought of getting a pen and a paper does something to your mind. It connects, and the person also collecting that letter is going to feel something. It's going to be a genuine connection that, oh, my mom was really thoughtful enough to take a pen and a paper and write me something. Whether it's one liner or 2 lines or 3, it's going to be making an indelible mark in their lives, in their heart. So if you're thinking of a gift to give to your teenager, it could be a letter. You could write to encourage them, to appreciate something that they're doing, or recommend or commend them in an effort they are making to become better. Whatever it is, it's important that we find ways to give these gifts to our teenagers. So let me know which of these gifts you're going to try going forward. Which of these gifts have you tried in the past to give to your teenager, or which one are you going to do going forward? And I will recommend that you start today, because you need to start building that connection and bond with your teenager. My name is Precious Flourish, and I'm so glad to guide you in your parenting journey. See you next time.